Hello, welcome to Problem Solving with Christian Rodriguez from Mr. Torres' fourth period. Here's the question. The line passing through 3, 2 and 4, 5 is graphed on the coordinate plane below. Find the equation of the line that is parallel to the graph line and that passes through 1, 1. Wow, this is a hard question. So, let's break it up. The question is asking us to find the equation of a line that is parallel. Parallel means that the slopes are equal. We also know the line passes through 1, 1. This is going to be useful. Now, the equation of a line. As you can see here, we're using the equation y is equal to mx plus b, with m being slope and b being our trusty y-intercept. There's two ways we can approach this problem. Firstly, we can do the slope formula with rise over run, which is differences in y over differences in x. Or we can do the old-fashioned manual way. Let's do this way first. So, we know the two coordinates are 3, 2 and 4, 5. 3, 2 and 4, 5. These are the x's and these are the y's. Let's plug them in, shall we? So we have 5 minus 2 and 4 minus 3. That simplifies to 3 over 1, which also simplifies to just 3. So m is equal to 3. We found that. Now we need to find b, aka the y-intercept. Now the y-intercept is super easy to find. We could just look on the graph and we see that it's right here on negative 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that finishes that equation. Okay, let's rewrite the equation. Now, let's start working down the list. A would be 1/3 x plus 2/3. Now, we can tell that this is not the answer just by looking at the slopes. There is no way that 1/3 is equal to 3. However, we should still graph it anyways. That's where our trusty friend Desmos comes into place. So we have y is equal to 1/3 x plus 2/3. Wow. This line is not parallel to this line in any way, shape, or form. If we were to graph it out on Desmos, we would see that y is equal to 3x minus 7. They intercept around here. So we know that right off the bat, these are not parallel. The next diagonal choice would be b, which states, once again, 1/3 x plus 4 over 3. Just by looking at the slopes, we can once again tell that this is not the correct answer. And going on to Desmos, we see 1/3 x plus 4/3. That they also intercept, making an X shape. So it's not A, and it's not B. How about answer choice C? C says negative 3x plus 4. Ah, so close. However, negative 3 does not equal 3. So right off the bat, we know once again that this is not the correct choice. However, let's still graph it. we have negative 3x plus 4. This line is ascending instead of ascending and intersects around here. The last answer choice would be D, which states y is equal to 3x minus 2. Oh, what's this? The slopes line up. Would you look at that? And it's the last answer choice, so we know that D is correct. However, let's still graph it. Would you look at that? They're parallel. However, do they intersect at 1, 1? Yes, they do. Now, the other way we could solve this problem, the second option to solve this problem, is way simpler and requires a lot more work manually. So, now that we have learned that the equation for this line is y is equal to 3x plus, no, never mind, sorry, minus 7, we can now just reverse engineer. So, we need a line parallel. Since it is parallel, we know the slopes need to be the same. So we can start off with y is equal to 3x and then question mark. However, we do know that the line passes through 1, 1. So we can just draw a quick graph as so. And let's just label 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then the last ones. So, we start at 1, 1, so right here. And now normally, the slope would be 3 up and 1 to the right, 3 up and 1 to the right. But since we're looking for the y-intercept, we could just simply go backwards. So we would go 1, 2, 3, and 1 to the left. And just like that, we find that the y-intercept is negative 2. We plug that in. Y is equal to 3x minus 2. And would you look at that? It is straight up the equation for answer choice D. That is the end of this question. The answer choice was finally D. We have learned the properties of parallel lines now, the equation for a line which is equal to y equals mx plus b. We also learned that the slopes for parallel lines need to be equal for them to be parallel. We also learned that the y-intercept is relevant to the points that the line passes through, such as 3, 2, 4, 5, and then of course 1, 1, which ended up giving us the answer in the end. Thank you for watching. Hope you got, well, you learned info today, and I hope you solved this question. And that'll be all. See you next time.